We're live right now, and we're gonna wait till some people come on right now, but this is Sean Logan.
What's up, everyone, on Crypto Patrick's channel?
We want to come to you guys live today and talk to you about Bitcoin, on how there's a lot going on in the market right now. We're about to see a second wave, probably, of investors coming in. You know, we might hit some really new all-time highs here where Bitcoin might double. Maybe we can put that on the tripod for a minute, Sean, if you want to.
Go grab the other tripod upstairs really quick.
Talk to people.
Actually, let me grab it. Just let me grab it.
Hold on 1 second.
What's up, guys? Sorry, we're getting
set up here.
I got to go live. I got to put the phone on the tripod so we're not like bouncing around everywhere. But if you've been following along, basically like what we're preparing for is the next wave of investors that comes into cryptocurrency, because if history repeats itself like it has been for the past 9 years, you know, since the launch of Bitcoin, we see these huge waves of investors come in. The market pumps really high, comes back down, but then consolidates higher, and then shoots up really high again, crashes back down, consolidates higher again. And, you know, I mean, that's why today Bitcoin's trading at like, I think it's like around 9,000 per coin today. And, you know, back in like 2010, you could scoop up Bitcoins for 10 cents each. So as these waves of investors comes in, you know, we want to talk about how we can play this market to profit, so everyone can maximize their profits and get and position themselves so that when these waves of investors come in, we're already prepared for it. We're already in early. We've got all our accounts set up. We've got our exchanges set up so that if we need to, we can click a button and boom, we have like 100 G's in the bank account. You know, so you can pay off your mortgage, you can pay off your student loan debt, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. You know, how can we rack up these coins and hit these kind of numbers that are going to, you know, have a significant impact and change people's lives? All right, hold on. Let me go grab my other tripod.
All right, guys, we're going live right now. We've got Sean. He's going to grab his tripod, and we're going to talk to you guys about the market and where we think it's going to go, and show you some mining programs on how you guys can make money. How you guys all doing out there? How many people we got on here? We have 3 people so far. Hopefully more. We're going to be live for about an hour, so we're going to go over some stuff right now. If you guys don't know, I just did a LITECOIN giveaway video, and if you guys want to get some LITECOIN, you know, be a part of this, make sure you go on there and comment.
If you guys are following my trainings and you're doing marketing and stuff like that, you know, eventually you're going to be doing your own live streams. You're probably going to want to pick these up for like 10 bucks at Target. You know, use your old smartphone and then whatever new one you have, because you're going to want to go live on Facebook. You're going to want to go live on YouTube. You're going to want to go live on Instagram if you got an Instagram following.
Yep. Let's get this thing up here. All right, so Sean, let's tell them right now. Everyone from my channel right now, if you guys are all trying to make money with cryptocurrency, be ready, because what happened last year is we saw an explosion of growth where Bitcoin was about, you know, I think around this time last year, about $1,000, I would say, Sean. We could pull it up on CoinMarketCap right now.
In January of 2017,
yeah,
one Bitcoin was worth around $1,000, and at its peak, by December of 2017, you could sell a Bitcoin on an exchange for almost $19,000. So if this happens again, if something like this happens again, you know, we may see a $30,000 or $40,000 or $50,000 or $60,000 Bitcoin. So when that happens, you know, you will literally have the option to click a button and convert that into USD into your bank.
You'll be a millionaire. And Sean, how much are you sitting on right now? How many assets have you acquired Bitcoins?
So I mean, what we've been doing here is building residual streams of income that are paying us in cryptocurrency, and then getting into ICOs and things like that. So
like,
you know,
Debitum, that I just put up a video on Debitum. We did one on Blocklancer that I just put on, and then there's another mining company that just came out for Litecoin that we're starting to promote called Power.
There's another one we're looking into called Powerhouse Network, and they invited me to come and visit their mining farm. It's in Croatia. They claim that they're going to be working to get Litecoin mineable for their members.
And we're already mining Litecoin on Genesis Mining, but they're also out of contracts because they've had way too many people like coming in there. And so a lot of what we're doing is promoting BitClub 2 network, because that one is very high paying. And Sean right here is drawing out about $20 from
20 Bitcoins.
20. Please give Ethereum to me. Ethereum's not free, bro.
You gotta earn Ethereum.
Yeah, you don't just get free Ethereum.
This thing, Ethereum's not free. It's almost $1,000 a coin. And Bitcoin's not free either. It's around $9,000 a coin.
But you can win it in a giveaway. We do giveaways all the time. But yeah, are any of you guys out there mining any coins right now? What are you what's everyone doing right now? Let's hear what everyone's going. Well, tell me about how long you've been mining, Sean, and how profitable it's been for you.
Let me get on YouTube really quick.
Yeah, just give us 1 second to get all situated here. We'll start getting into some subjects. But just to let you guys know anything, was thinking about that, no mining. Tom Floyd. Well, yeah, one thing is we saw that Cliff Hyde guys and the Winklevoss twins, and there's been the CEO of Kraken. They're all saying that Bitcoin's going to hit this $60,000 mark, maybe even $80,000 this year, and then it's going to drop back down to 40,000, kind of consolidate and hit like a line of support. It'll double its all-time high of 20,000 where it's been now. And now those are a lot of big experts. Like the Cliff Hyde report is he runs a web bot, and it gathers all this data from the internet, and he's been right on stock exchanges. He's an older guy that's been doing this a long time, and he's been right a bunch of times about Bitcoin. When you say, Sean, like how many times is this?
Yeah,
has been right.
The data mining dude has accurately predicted the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum time and time again. Since he's predicted it, and he's saying right now that obviously none of this is guaranteed. Yeah,
nothing's guaranteed, but he was saying it's going to go to 40 grand, and double. So I mean, if that happens, and we see the second round of investors coming up, then we are going to see the all-time high of We're going to see the all-time high of Bitcoin. Does mining mean I have to leave my PC on all day?
No, it doesn't.
No.
In fact, you can't mine Bitcoin with your PC anymore. In order to mine, you have to buy special hardware, or you have to join a pool and invest in a pool.
Yeah. And the reason why they do it in Iceland, guys, and there was like an article that just came out saying Iceland is running out of electricity. They're all gonna mine the most Bitcoin out of anyone, is because they're doing so much mining over there. It's like it gets over to 100. These mining facilities get over 100 degrees. When they're mining all this Bitcoin and they're solving all the math problem over and over again as that level of difficulty increases. So they do it in Iceland where the electricity is cheap and they can bring cold air in and cool it down. But BitClub Network is one of I think they mine like 4% of the world's Bitcoin. That's why I always promote it in my videos, talk about it. Sean's been doing it a long time. And it's a lot easier to do that than trying to do it at your house. You could get a LITECOIN miner. Some people buy those. What are the little LITECOIN ones, Sean, you can get now?
Okay, well, you can buy mining hardware yourself and plug it into your house. But then you become responsible for the electricity. You become responsible for managing it. You become responsible for everything. So
yeah.
If you're not trying to manage it yourself, you do have the option to join a mining pool like what we do. And then the ones that we join, they have affiliate programs, which
you can make it your business,
which is like a hybrid of like a network marketing company with a Bitcoin mining company or a cryptocurrency mining company. And at that point, you don't have to manage the equipment, and you can make more money just by building a network.
How much do they run?
There's all kinds of different prices. You can look them up right now. Just go on Google and type in Bitcoin mining hardware, and you're going to get a whole list of all kinds of different hardware.
Yep. It looks like we're going live on Sean's line.
Live online right now.
If you guys look what we're doing right here, we got a whole setup.
All right.
We're over in Las Vegas, Nevada, coming to you guys live from Las Vegas over here. We are both from California originally, but we live out here, and we do, we go to conferences for Bitcoin all the time. We hang out with a lot of people that make their own wallets, and we meet a lot of other Bitcoin entrepreneurs. So, I mean, there's a lot going on over here in Vegas for Bitcoin and for cryptocurrency in general.
Alrighty.
Hold on 1 second.
All right, so now we're live, and you can check out my setup. No, we're not in a hotel. This is just a house that we live in. But for anyone on here who's following like my trainings about starting to be a marketer and stuff like that, you can see like how we got set up here. We just have you can get these tripods for like $10 and mount your phone and start doing live streams, or just start recording yourself and editing your videos, however you want to do it. But
yep. All right, and so just for all you guys following my channel right now, Sean's been doing this for the last 16 months. He's made about I'd say like 30 Bitcoin just mining off different positions with even BitClub and Genesis. And it's really, you've used that to go into other platforms such as like ICOs, investing in different coins and holdings, and now you've increased your value just from building a residual stream of income and becoming an entrepreneur. And basically, it all starts with you know, marketing yourself online, mining Bitcoin, and then taking profits that you get daily and putting them into other coins. It's less risky than always putting all your eggs in one basket and spending your paycheck, thinking that you're going to buy a Lamborghini right off the bat. What would you say, Sean? Tell them.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can make money with this stuff now. So, I mean, you can just buy the cryptocurrencies yourself and hold them and hope that they go up in value, or you can trade the markets. You can do it. You can be a day trader. You can, and what I think is the most profitable thing and very trendy right now is you can invest into ICOs, which stands for initial coin offering for anyone who is new on here. But when you invest in an ICO, it's almost as if like you're getting it at wholesale. So you're getting it before it goes on the exchanges. It's like you're investing in the technology before they actually develop it. So you're investing in an idea. Now, it's risky to do that because if the development team doesn't do a good job over the course of the company or over the next year, then the coin may not be worth much. But if you pick the right ones, then that is the where you can position yourself to essentially turn a smaller amount of money, say like, you know, a few $1,000s into like $30,000 or $40,000 or something crazy like that.
Yep. Yeah. So everyone watching this right now, if you guys you know, want to learn about cryptocurrency, get into something, we recommend just, you know, following our, you know, I invested into PTO. Well, basically just, you know, get into some coins that you believe in. You know, if you can mine, I think we'll show you what we've been doing right here. Here's Sean's setup right here. Let me just pull this over. 1 second here, guys. Okay, so if you look right here, you know, Sean's been making 1.4638 Bitcoin off BITCLUB network. That's just off mining alone. And if you look at his all-time summary of just Bitcoin on his Bitcoin wallet, we'll just show you. You have to pay with Bitcoin Cash right now if you guys use it. But
yeah, they switched to Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah, so and you know what? If the Lightning Network comes out, maybe they'll go back.
But this is my top position in the company, and that's how many Bitcoins I've withdrawn from this one program right there.
So we've withdrawn 18 Bitcoins, guys. Times that by like 9 grand right now. I mean, you can just do the math. And at 20 grand all-time high, if that goes up to 40, then this guy right here is going to be a millionaire. You know, just off.
What happens, you know?
You know, just off that right there. So, just off Bitcoin and just off BITCLUB networks. I mean, there's a lot of potential to be made if you build residual streams of income, and that's why we tell you.
Michael says, do you guys think Litecoin is outperforming Bitcoin at the moment because of the hype of LitePay, or will Bitcoin keep pace throughout this bull run? Well, here's the thing. Litecoin has always outperformed Bitcoin because it's faster transaction times. So, I mean, the fact that another coin can come out with a faster transaction time than Bitcoin, that already means they're outperforming it.
Yep.
So there's a lot of coins that outperform Bitcoin.
But you got to understand, like, Bitcoin is a store of value. So it probably will be the gold standard for a while, especially if they're going to put this Lightning Network on top of it. That's going to, like, and it stays decentralized. And then that'll make Bitcoin a fraction of a penny. And that basically what Microsoft said is that you'll be able to send Bitcoin instantaneously confirm it.
Yeah, so again, like
who knows the future?
Everything is evolving very quickly. There's all kinds of new coins coming out with different kinds of technologies. There's all kinds of different stuff to invest in. There's all kinds of ideas coming out, and it's evolving very, very quickly. You know, technology is on an exponential growth curve. So there's like a small window, a small time frame where you can get into some of these technologies or these ideas that are all based around cryptocurrency decentralization. And you know, right now is like the very, very beginning of it. And we saw
the first wave of investors.
Yeah, like I was saying, what we've seen is we have these waves of investors come in.
Let me just look real quick here.
And I'm gonna flip my camera on over here really quick too, just so I can show people. But let's go to the global charts here.
And right now we're at 457 billion, guys. It was 452 earlier today, or 454. We are seeing a growth in the market cap. You know, it reached above that 390 level. That it was at 390 like a week ago. It's gone up a lot.
So like, for example, I mean, obviously the last really big wave of investors that came in was right here in 2017 when this happened. Now this seems like, oh my God, this huge growth. Well, let me show you the last time a big wave of investors.
And that was the all-time of Bitcoin. The whole
so
cryptocurrency.
if we come back here to like, okay, this is from 2013 to the beginning of 2016. Look right here. Do you see this? So this is like something that we believe is going to keep happening, where we have these just little, usually like within a few months time, we have just these huge waves of investors coming in. Now, what we want to do here is during this time period, now, I mean, this was back in, you know, early 2013, but let's go back to the whole global chart here. So here's 2017, all right? 2017 was so much bigger that, look, you can't even freaking notice 2013 on here, barely, okay? It's just a little tiny, bump
didn't even matter
compared to this. So
that huge bump in that we had in 2017.
So we may see this happen again, but on an even bigger scale. And right now, the market's corrected itself. So, you know, if that happens again, you know, like we want to be accumulating during the corrections. We want to be investing while the market's down. Okay, buy low, sell high. You know, when we're trading this stuff, it's almost like
buy low, sell high.
You almost want to do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. Like right here, this is all when the news gets a hold of it and says, oh, it's the greatest investment ever and blah, 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 all this hype, all this buzz going around.
All this FOMO.
FOMO, fear of missing out. We want to be the people that are accumulating and building our businesses all during this time period, because when this happens, you know, we can scrape off profits from our portfolio in very significant amounts while still having a very nice portfolio left over that could potentially be worth even more in the future if this keeps happening over and over again. So here we are now. This is where we are now. It's the market's corrected itself, and it seems to be consolidating, again, consolidating higher than it previously did in the past.
Exactly. So if you guys, if we reach it before it hits that huge spike up again on a second wave of investors, then that's where we're going to make the most money. You know what I mean? That's when the Cliff High and the Winklevoss twins, and we've had, you know, the CEO of Kraken, everyone's saying that Bitcoin's going to double every year from here on out. That means every other cryptocurrency, Ripple, Neo, Cardano, any of these other ones are going to come along for the ride. Even Bitcoin Cash is at like, it's at like 13,300 right now or something, or it's like 1,330. It's gone up a lot, and you know, and a lot of that has been due to like BitClub Network being coming through, and BitClub Network is like, they have like 300,000 members, and they just accepted all Bitcoin Cash. So I mean, there's been a lot of rise in that lately. What's up, Matt?
Michael's looking at finance platforms. You guys like Populous, PayPal, or Debitum? I invested in the Debitum ICO. I posted a couple videos of it on my YouTube channel.
Thanks, Tom.
Like if you go back, I think I posted only like a week ago, but I did a little review on Debitum, and I invested some Ethereum into that one.
Yeah, and so we also I did a video, if you guys haven't seen it, on Blocklancer and Debitum. And those are two ICOs coming out that, like, we knew that when Ripple came out. You know, Tom, tell me about your story with Ripple and how you helped a lot of people with Ripple.
Okay, so like for example, and I can show you like on the chart here, but
just explain to people though too before.
But long story short, like there is this coin called Ripple, and you could buy Ripple for less than a penny. It was 0.006 cents. So I bought like
during the ICO, right?
No, but this was it wasn't during the ICO. I missed the ICO. But it was already being traded in the markets for 0.006 cents. So like, I think I invested like 1,500 or 1,700 bucks into it.
Thanks, Tesla.
And then shortly after, it went up to like 30 to 40 cents a coin. I sold around like 40 cents. I think a little under 40 cents. Made like over 10 grand profit, just by in one click of a button. And then with Ripple, it actually pumped up to, I think at its peak was like 60 or 70 cents. So I actually could have made more if I waited a little longer, but still like that's over like that's like a 40x return. So it's not a big deal. And then it consolidated, and then a couple months ago, when we saw that last big wave of investors come in, at the end of 2017, it pumped all the way to like
$3.80.
Like $3 and like 60 or 70 or 80 cents. Around there. So we've literally seen coins like 100x, 200x, 300x in value. which is a phenomenal return on investment in such a short period of time.
And, you know, Sean actually had a friend that, tell him about the guy that made almost $1 million through that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people that made
from your
very, very good money because I told them about
Ripple.
stuff like this. So,
like Ripple.
Yeah, so, and, you know, there's other people that told me about, like, Ethereum and things like that when it was trading for $10 a coin. Like, I literally bought the first time I bought Ethereum, I bought it at, like, I think it was, like, $11 and something cents per coin. Then I ended up buying more Ethereum at, like, $20 a coin, and then I bought more at $50 a coin, and all of it was profits from other trades I was doing. And now Ethereum's trading for $915 per coin. So
and it's been pretty stable.
And that's all been
1,000.
within a 1 year's period of time.
Yeah.
So we see insane profits here. And
just looking on, one thing I'm going to tell you can show your users to this right now. You want to like, let me just show something. So when you look right now on the graph, looking right now, guys, if you look, we've had a little bit of a flat line in the last 7 days, and now everything's starting to move on up. The market was super down because of that Chinese Lunar New Year. A lot of people pulled their money out during this time, and now we're seeing like I think it's going to be a slow growth into March and April, where there's like people are getting their tax returns back. We're going to see the Chinese Lunar New Year ends on Wednesday of next week, and like it's one of the biggest mass migrations where everyone takes their money out. They were saying it takes like 15% of the whole economy. So
yeah,
like,
so there's a lot of stuff that happens that cause these markets to fluctuate.
Yeah,
there's a lot of we call it FUD, which stands for fear, uncertainty, doubt, which essentially is propaganda. It's spread by mainstream media and large entities that have the power and influence to, you know, get on the news and get on the radio and the television and run all these paid advertisements and create fear and discredit cryptocurrency and make people scared of it. And they do this on purpose so that the market fluctuates down really, really far. Then they buy in at a low price. And then they flip the script. All of a sudden, they run a bunch of advertising campaigns and use their power and influence to pump the market back up. And then they sell it all off at a higher price. So now if you become aware of this stuff, you can play it to your advantage. You can just follow along and almost like position yourself for when all this stuff happens. And it's getting like, it gets easier and easier to predict the more you pay attention to it, because you start seeing patterns. You start seeing things just happen over and over and over and over again. And it's like, okay, what's the probability of something happening again that's happened over and over again for the past 9 years? It's a high probability. So we can position ourselves for this kind of stuff to profit.
and just looking right here, guys, just go back on that right now. Like if we look where the market has been, like right up here, you can see that it's almost this $830 billion mark on January 7th. And we saw a huge drop off after Christmas, which is like the Chinese Lunar New Year. And then the second these prices got super low, we probably saw a lot of people in the US start buying up again. And then it's starting to go up to that 450 mark. But if this goes up again and the total market cap goes back up to that $830 billion mark, all these coins that are coming along with Bitcoin, look at Bitcoin's at 9,000, it was like 8,500 yesterday. All these like green, it's all going to go up 50, 60%. You're going to make money on all these coins with the second wave of investors. And all these top experts right now are saying that we're going to see another jump in, you know, tell me about another jump, like Cliff Hyde, the Winklevoss twins. All these people are saying they're going to see a second wave of investors in the cryptocurrency market.
You can go and like look up all these different people that speak about cryptocurrency that have even been following it longer than we have, but they will all agree that like we have these like moments where just huge waves of investors come in and it pumps the market super high and then it always consolidates higher than previously. And right now, again, we're at the point where the market's down. So now is when we want to be buying our cryptocurrencies.
Buying on the dips.
Now, yeah, buying on the dips. Now is when we want to be building our networks in Bitcoin mining programs so that we start racking up residual income. You know, this is the time to like build and accumulate.
So this guy says, if Western Union is going to test Ripple, we can see $500 billion by Ripple. Remember one thing with Ripple, you guys, is it's being used by a lot of banks. It's being used by like Western Union, MoneyGram. There's a lot of proof of use going on right now. So the better it gets, the more that thing's going to, even if you don't like banks, even if you don't like the idea of Ripple like being centralized or whatever, you can make a lot of money trading this by holding on. If it goes up to $5 to $10, and right now it's at, let's just look at Ripple right now. Ripple is at $1.12. That would be, you know, if it goes up to $10, it's like a 9x profit. It doesn't matter how much money you put in there or what kind of coin it is. You're going to make a lot of money, so you should know these things. Wouldn't you say, Sean? Just like, and it's a top 3 currency. It's got a good utility.
Yeah. So again, like when you're going on here, it's like you want to just study the different coins and then pick the ones that resonate with you, and then pick the ones and then determine like, or figure out if you think that this coin is going to have a long-term value, or if it's something that you should invest in and then sell right away on the next pump, or if it's something that you just want to buy and hold. You know, you could sell off half of it at the next pump and then hold the rest. There's a lot of like different ways you can trade this stuff, and a lot of different ways that you can, or a lot of strategies that you can use when you start investing and trading on these markets.
Exactly. And so we're going to show you guys just a couple different things we do right now. So Sean, let's show you BitClub network and how much he's made. About 20 Bitcoins from this network in the last year, and then invested into other coins. I've made about, $2 grand in the last couple months. It's a good way to be an entrepreneur. If you guys are at home and you work a job you don't like and you want to start promoting something, doing referrals, building residual incomes, sell Litecoin this Sunday, hard fork. There's no hard fork on Litecoin. I think that's all hype. I think they're saying there's like a Litecoin Cash.
Yeah,
like,
I'll believe it when I see it. I don't know.
Yeah,
what's going
go to
on.
Charlie.
There's a lot of disinfo about that, so I'm not sure.
Go to Charlie Lee's thing. They say that that's a scam. So I mean, I even had people on my YouTube commenting like Litecoin Cash, it's gonna happen. I think it's a scam. All the mainstream news was saying it. All the main cryptocurrency sites were saying it. Charlie Lee and everyone was saying that is definitely a scam, and they're trying to get you to put your Litecoin address wallets and passwords on like a site.
Yeah,
don't do that, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of scams out there, and like for example, like the way someone could potentially scam someone by creating a bunch of like blogs and articles saying that there's going to be a fork of one certain coin. Is like, oh, if you want to get your free tokens when this fork happens, you have to download this wallet. But when you download that wallet on your computer, it's gonna like ask you to like put in your private keys, and then the company, boom, they've got your private keys and they steal all your coins.
That's it.
So you gotta be careful with who you believe on here and what you download and where you put your private keys into.
Yeah, make sure you guys, if you're watching my channel, watch the full videos, because I talked about this earlier in a video, a Litecoin video. And if you guys want to get free Litecoin, you're trying to win some Litecoin, then definitely go on my video. I'm giving away some Litecoin right now. Okay, so let's take a look at let's take a look at BitClub network, and Sean's gonna show you kind of some success he's had. Go to your all time real quick.
Okay,
you're just there.
So basically, like, for anyone who wants to start building a cryptocurrency business that will pay you in cryptocurrency, you can get a mining contract like what I did and start getting paid out on autopilot every day just from investing in their mining pool. So I came in here, I bought this one when I first started, and I've just been building this company ever since. And this was back in 2016 that I started.
And how does the compounding work when you get up to that founder, and why does that founder matter?
All right, so when you come in here, like, if you'll notice, you have the option to become a founding member or just invest into any one of these pools. Now, when you invest in these pools, you have the option to compound your profits into a founding member. So if you get this first pool, you can actually set your compounding so that it builds you up into a founding member. And when you're a founding member, it unlocks more earning potential within their marketing system.
Meaning that other people you sign up in mining and
Yeah, so this is a hybrid of a Bitcoin mining pool and a network marketing company.
But mainly they mine like 4% of the world's Bitcoin.
Yeah, they mine Bitcoin. They also actually mine Ethereum and Ethereum Classic and Zcash and Monero.
But they're on the biggest pools.
But this is one of the biggest mining pools in the world.
Yeah, so I mean that's why we probably you've been with them for how long, Sean?
Since June of 2016, and the internet's going slow right now, but I'm going to show you my contracts, my different contracts within this company.
Internet's going slow.
Yeah,
right, because we're live streaming over here. So explain about Bitcoin. Like, what did you like about BitClub Network? What got you into mining? Like, why did you how profitable has it been for you?
Okay, so I used to be into online advertising. I was an affiliate for online advertising companies, doing pay-per-click ads, banner ads, text ads, website ads. I was teaching other network marketers how to market their business through advertising strategies, and how to create their landing pages, and how to do Facebook marketing and YouTube marketing, and how to convert online traffic into a paid customer or a paid distributor for network marketing companies. Now, most network marketing companies, one thing that was kind of flawed about them is that people would join in these network marketing companies based off a lot of hype, selling health and wellness products and fruit juices and potions and lotions and all this stuff.
Herbalife.
And these people would come into these companies. They'd buy this big old starter kit, and then they wouldn't really, they were new to selling and recruiting. So there's obviously like a learning curve that you have to go through to learn how to sell and learn how to recruit and learn how to give business presentations. And what was happening is most of these people were getting burnt out because they weren't getting any results fast enough. But with a Bitcoin mining company or with a cryptocurrency mining company that is also a network marketing company combined, someone who gets started in the business can actually show profits before they've ever sold or recruited anyone into the company. So it made it a lot easier for new marketers to actually build a business because of this ability, or this because the product that you purchase is something that generates profits itself. It doesn't have a shelf life. You see, if you join a health and wellness company, you're guaranteed to make zero profits unless you sell and recruit.
And if you join Genesis or Hashflare, you're just buying hash power that ends up running out at the level of difficulty, increases to the point. Oh, look at this. I love BitClub. These guys know what they're doing. I highly recommend you all joining.
Thanks for the feedback.
Yeah. So basically, the thing is, in this world, you guys, there's a lot of people want to be involved with cryptocurrency. They want to make money off it. But if you can get paid in it daily, like Sean's doing, I mean, he makes enough money to invest in whatever coin you want. I mean, Sean, do you have any problem with any coin you want investing now?
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, once you start acquiring Bitcoin and Ethereum, you can pretty much invest into all the other coins.
But you're getting paid daily.
Because Bitcoin is kind of like the entry coin right now. You need Bitcoin to trade for almost all the other coins. Bitcoin and Ethereum are like the two main ones. So once you get those, you're pretty much good. You can get into almost any ICO. ICOs are getting a little more difficult to get into now because now we're at a point where they're trendy. So now there's really big investors are like waiting in line to get into these ICOs.
They're pooling.
Yeah, people with like hundreds of thousands or millions and millions and millions of dollars are like waiting in line to get into these ICOs. So what we see happening with ICOs is that the little guys, the guys that are trying to invest a few hundred or a few thousand, are getting shoved way to the back of the line, and they're not even able to get in at the best rate because the whales, we call them the whales, people with a shitload of money, are getting they're basically selling out the ICO like right away. Within like minutes, these things sell out.
Because they come in, they get tipped off from whatever their broker or whoever. A lot of people are a lot of these whales are waiting for cryptocurrency ICOs like Debitum Network, which is giving you a credit score, right? For like people, it's solving like the credit gap. There's also like the Blocklancer, which is a freelancer site. With these ones with really good utilities that are trying to solve a problem, like give people loans. Like what's the one that does the loan site?
Okay, there's even, because the whole idea with cryptocurrency right now is that like what they're doing, like as all this technology evolves into the monetary system, it's cutting out the need for Bank of America, it's cutting out the need for US Bank, it's cutting out the need for centralized banking, it's cutting out the need for PayPal, it's cutting out the need for third-party payment processors. So it's very disruptive, and as we go through this, we're seeing people literally like, me for example, like I'm surviving almost entirely off cryptocurrency. Like when you use cryptocurrency, you essentially are your own bank because you're the only one that would control the private keys.
LightPay is coming out now.
And it's confirmed on a decentralized network, so there's nothing any bank, government, or third party can do to freeze your account or stop you from sending a transaction to someone.
And we have LightPay coming out. We have BitPay debit card. You can instantly take your money and convert your coins into fiat money right away anywhere. Whether you're in Venezuela or you're in Russia or wherever, someone will accept your Bitcoin. They'll accept your LITECOIN because it can be transferred for whatever that exchange is anywhere in the world. LightPay debit card coming out right now, that could shoot up LightPay to the top of the charts. Sean and I both are mining Litecoin too on Genesis Mining. You guys can't do it right now, but there's another one. I'm going to do a video on it pretty soon. It's called Powerhouse Network in Croatia. And there's some more coming out right now where you can mine Litecoin, but with LightPay debit card, that means that you're going to be able to swipe at Starbucks anywhere Visa is accepted. You're going to be able to use this.
Yeah, so right now you can get a Bitcoin debit card right now. You can get, though there's two that I've been using here in the United States, you can get the BitPay card and you can get the Shift card, which is Coinbase's card.
And the LightPay coming out now on the February 26th.
And there's supposed to be a LightPay card coming out for Litecoin, so we'll see what happens with that. But in the meantime, everyone's been using Bitcoin debit cards.
And show them, okay, so what's been going down with your BitPay?
I'm going to show them like You know, so here's
BitClub.
how we're mining. You know, you can see like
I explain this real quick. Let's read this. BitClub network is back online with Bitcoin Cash for all invoices. All commissions will resume in Bitcoin Cash. Your payment. So when you come over here, guys, you have a wallet for Bitcoin Cash, for Ethereum, for all the different ones right here. And when you get yourself in a pool, right now they're paying for Bitcoin Cash, so you don't get hit with big fees. Because when the market
I'm
goes
actually still getting paid in Bitcoin, and I'm getting paid in Bitcoin Cash.
So you get paid in both.
I know in BitClub's announcement they said they were switching everything over to Bitcoin Cash, but for whatever reason, I'm getting paid in both.
And
so
let's explain.
We're going to see what happens with that.
Let's explain to people that have never heard of this. How big is BitClub? How long has it been around? How much Bitcoin have they mined? Like, tell people how big this company really is.
Okay, so if you
just explain to them as you're talking.
If you basically, like, if you go look you can look them up on the blockchain hash rate distribution, and you can see on their pie chart that they are like one of the biggest mining farms in the world.
Bigger than Genesis.
Yeah, they from what it seems, they're bigger than Genesis, because I'd never see Genesis on the top ranking pie chart, but BitClub's always been on there. So
they're mining a shit ton of Bitcoin.
Yeah, they're mining a shitload of Bitcoin, and they allow people to join their pool for a small amount. Now, the thing with mining pools is just like ICOs. Okay, remember how I was saying ICOs are really trendy and it's harder to get in? Bitcoin mining pools, the same thing happened. They became really trendy and they were getting more difficult to get in. So even Bitcoin mining farms, some of them, they won't even give you the time of day unless you have like millions of dollars to invest. So what BitClub did is they made it easy. They made it so that the little guys could invest and start building a network.
Without just hash power.
Yeah, and then this is not a cloud mining company, meaning that like Genesis or Hashflare, what those are cloud mining companies where they're selling you hash power. With BitClub, you actually own the mining hardware, so you actually are investing in mining hardware, but they're storing it. They're storing it at their facility in Iceland, and you have the option to compound your profits and acquire even more mining hardware. And I can show you like some of my compounding that I've done within this company.
All right. Here, we'll show you guys real quick. Okay, explain the 0 to 100. Just that's what the repurchasing is.
So this is your compounding right here. Now I can go in here and I can set my compounding from 0% to 100%.
And this is share one, like pool one.
Yeah. So this was that $500 pool I got, and you can see like I almost have two full shares in here just from compounding.
And what does 2 full shares do?
It purchases twice as much mining hardware as 1 share.
And then you can kind of, how do you get up to pool 2? Explain that.
Now you can buy a pool 2, or you can just compound your way into it, which is what I've done. Is I started with a one-time $500 investment, and I took profits and just used the profits to get into the next pool, and then get into the next pool. And then you can see down here.
Now you're a founder off your $500 investment. Explain that.
Yeah, so I'm a founding member. I'm a founding member in this company, which means that I have access to higher earning potential when building a network. And my mining contracts keep renewing themselves. So all these right here, each one of these is a new 1,000-day contract that's been renewed from me just compounding every so often.
Meaning new equipment. And new pools.
Meaning that it renews another 1,000-day contract. So it builds in perpetuity, and it pays me out indefinitely as long as within the 1,000 days I compound at some point. And renew what we call a partial share.
But if you set it on 100%, you can get your way up to founder from the first pool.
Yeah, well, eventually, like you can put it on any percent, and eventually it'll probably get you into a founder. It'll just take longer if you're on like 30 or 40 or 50. So you can come in here and customize the entire thing.
Let's see your payouts. Go to your payout screen so we can just kind of show people.
And then they'll give you a public record of all the payouts that you get from the company. So these are all just autopilot payouts that I get. I have over 435 pages of these autopilot payouts since I joined this company. And you can, these are all just little bonuses that we get from building the network in here. There's all kinds of like commissions and different ways that you can get paid within this program.
And how much Bitcoin have you made just from on these commission pages, would you say?
Well, with this top position, because I actually have multiple positions in this company, but this top position, I've withdrawn almost 19 Bitcoins.
19 Bitcoins, guys, from this program. Wait, go slow right here.
So these are all just little autopilot payouts I get all throughout the day.
And where's the commission on this?
Well, this is an infinity commission. So you will actually start getting these when you rank up higher in the company. And you get these infinitely down the entire network, regardless of whether or not like you recruited the person or
so it's your own business,
did.
basically.
Yeah, this is something that you would claim as your own business.
And show them your payouts. This is how much you've gotten from these pages.
Okay, so if you come over here to my all-time summary, like that's the amount of Bitcoin that I've withdrawn from this position.
18 Bitcoin right here. And then what about some? Let's see your other position.
I can show you in the binary tree here. I can show you like my different positions
and show you how much you made from it.
Well, I would have to log into the other accounts to show you how much I've made.
Can you do that?
Let me stay logged into this one, just for time's sake. Hang on, we got a couple questions here, I think. Would you compare BitClub versus Powerhouse Network? Who will win? BitClub by far. Way higher earning potential than any of the other ones. Jacob says, are you still in Gain Bitcoin? I do have an account with them. I need to go back. My login info is in another state, and I haven't actually logged in a while, but I do have an account with Gain Bitcoin.
All right, we're going to show you guys the network and how you can get paid over here.
So this is how your network would build out when you're in this thing. Let me zoom out a little so you can see better. So this is what we call a binary tree compensation plan. If you learn how to build these strategically and you can teach people how to build them like we do, you can make a fuckload of money.
And every 15 on your left and 15 on your right, you get $200.
Yeah, so they have this thing called a cycle pay, where it basically says to earn a cycle, you need 15 credits on your right and 15 credits on your left. So anyone in your network that buys one pool, which is the $500 pool right there, in your network, you get 3 credits. They buy pool 2, you get 6 credits. They buy pool 3, you get 12 credits. So that's a way people can rack up commissions. Oh, well, they're not commissions. Technically, they're cycle pays, but...
How long would you estimate it would take to scrap up 18 Bitcoin starting from now?
The amount of time that it takes people to earn money in this world is determined by how much effort they put into building their business. So, you know, I can't really tell you. It's all up to you, man. Like, you create your own reality in this world. You create your own results.
And what about mining?
I can show you my mining results. I started in June of 2016, and this position has mined 1.4637 Bitcoin.
And you have 2 positions, right?
And this one continues to pay me out.
And what is the other position? How much Bitcoin have you gotten on the other one? Would you say?
Well, I'm not logged in right now, so I can't tell you exactly.
Guess?
But my other one, I think I've withdrawn. The other one I've withdrawn over 2 Bitcoins already, and that was a more recent one that I started.
Was that with was that with commissions and mining, or how much?
That's a combination of both commissions and mining.
Okay.
So your mining is going to be a longer term, slower payout. If your fast money, that comes from selling and recruiting. You can potentially make fast money with ICOs, but again, that's not guaranteed. It's risky. You might lose money. And even with ICOs, after you invest in the ICO, it may take a whole month to 2 months before the ICO even ends, before you can even flip that on an exchange. But when you're building a network and you're selling and recruiting, those commissions and those payouts that you get from the network, those are paid instantly to you. That's like money in your pocket, like within the next 1 to 2 days that you've made that.
But you're mining, if you put $500 in and you made almost 1.4 on one account, and then how much would it say mining earnings on the other one around?
I don't know, because I'm not logged in and I haven't checked, but nowhere near that much because they're newer accounts.
Yeah.
But you know, this is the highest paying one I found so far.
More than Genesis, more than Hashflare.
Way more than Genesis and Hashflare pay fucking peanuts to their networkers. They pay like 5%. If you were to add up like everything within their binary tree system, like I would estimate it's probably about.
Or they're mining.
It's probably about 40% gets paid out to the network builder in this company.
Or the mining.
40% goes into the mining hardware. 40% gets paid out to the networkers. And then the other 20% just goes back in to like maintain and manage the company and the mining farm and the website. So this is by far the highest paying one.
So that's what's good about BitClub, you guys. It's like the highest paying commissions out of all of them for mining, for building your network for a business.
Yeah, if you guys want to build networks and get paid high, I really suggest you find programs that have binary tree compensation plans, because they allow for really, really high earning potential.
Yeah, we'll show you guys a little more too. Hey, show me just some more of your wallets and like some of what's going on.
All right, so like in this one, you have these different wallets now. So like I can click on.
Oh,
You
no,
already
Top Dog.
you already saw my.
He's the same funny shit.
You already saw my my Bitcoin wallet, but this is like my Bitcoin Cash wallet. So you can see now I've been earning Bitcoin Cash on here as well. So I have 0.2 on the balance right now, but I'm getting these Bitcoin Cash payouts. I withdrew a little bit of Bitcoin Cash down here just the other day. Because remember they're switching to start paying us out in Bitcoin Cash.
But if Lightning Network comes out, they might even go back. I mean,
yeah, who knows what'll happen? Again, everything's always changing within this niche market. So we're just kind of adapting and going with the flow and positioning ourselves to make money. But you can come in here. You know, you can mine Ethereum if you want. I'm not mining any Ethereum with this account, but you know, you can switch between all your different wallets in here.
And how long has BITCLUB been on? How much Bitcoin, you know, have they mined? What they said, you know, like explain a little bit about the company.
Okay, so they started in 2014. So it's over 3 years now that they've been paying out their members, and they have over 300,000 members, which is, it's outlasted like almost all the other passive income programs.
And you can go visit it.
Yeah, like you can actually go visit their mining farm. Like if you, here, I'll show you. Like, let me come into the mining.
I don't even think you can visit Genesis, honestly.
No, you can. No, Genesis. You can. They invite people to come visit.
They do.
Yeah, Genesis and BitClub are both located in Iceland, but they have a bunch of photos of their mining farm in here. And you can see videos of it and stuff. Like I'll play through some of these videos.
So these ones are huge. It's a little laggy right now.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get out of this so it doesn't lag.
Explain the VPN switcher real quick.
I will in a minute. Let me show them the mining farm.
Okay.
So here's like a video of their mining farm. This is what all the mining equipment looks like in there.
There's just warehouses full.
Yeah, it's giant warehouses out there in Iceland that they fill with all this mining hardware. So here's another one.
And then there's one, and then they hook them up in your name. The rig's in your name.
Yeah. So again, this isn't a cloud mining company. You know, when you get involved in something like this, you're actually owning the mining hardware.
Yeah, you're part of it. And you can go visit their facility. People go visit all the time, guys. You're actually part of the hardware. It's the reason why a lot of people don't do it themselves is it gets pretty expensive.
Yeah. So I mean, here's the thing: is like if you do manage your own hardware, you become responsible for the electricity cost, and you have to cool it. You have to cool it with with an air conditioning unit of some kind. So you will be responsible for those overhead costs. Now, if you have like access to free electricity, I mean, shit, you should definitely be like mining cryptocurrency. The only disadvantage to mining cryptocurrency yourself is you become responsible for the maintenance, and then you don't have like a business and an affiliate link and a website and a marketing plan all set up for you already.
Or compounding.
You could, yeah. Well, no, I mean you can compound it yourself. That's compounding yourself would just mean like you take the profits and go buy more mining hardware. So up to you, however you want to do it. We just found that doing affiliate marketing was very, very easy because there's already like a ton of people on Facebook and YouTube looking to join these programs. So
and the product's good.
So all we got to do is like make videos on YouTube and then teach other people to make videos on YouTube, and the networks just duplicate. Like
they get paid.
Yeah, everyone gets paid. Like I literally have like hundreds and hundreds of people in my network, and they've duplicated like crazy because
people love it.
well, one, it's really freaking trendy, and everyone's searching for it on YouTube. So if you know how to rank high on YouTube, you're probably going to capture a lot of traffic and convert it. And you know that's like stuff that we teach how to do, like in some of our other training videos. Is like how to rank high on YouTube and generate free traffic, and then how to use Facebook like as a conversion tool to help build more trust with your or with the people that are seeing you. How to do marketing, how to generate more interest and curiosity into what you do. So between Facebook and YouTube, like just those two platforms right there, you can make a ton of money if you know what you're doing.
Message retracted, Top Dog. But yeah, the thing is about Bitcoin mining, it's pretty cool because it's like everyone, if the value of Bitcoin increases, like tell them how much it's increased in like the last year that you've had it, and then it went up.
It 19x.
LSP.
It 19x in 2017. In January of 2017, it was $1,000 for one coin, one Bitcoin, and then at its peak in December, when we had like the really big wave of investors come in, it was trading for almost $19,000 a coin. And there was even some exchanges, it was probably already trading for like 20,000 or over. Like if you go to Bitcoin, some of the Bitcoin ATM machines around here in Las Vegas where I live, like they'll charge even higher than market value at the Bitcoin ATMs. So that's like that's what we saw, literally like almost a 20x on Bitcoin, and then like even 100x on some other coins like Ripple, like over 300x. Cruise Liner says Iceland subsidizes electricity. Problem is they are planning on taxing mining there. That's fine. Let's see if we get any more questions coming in here. Cody says, what ICOs are you into? Two that are going on right now and actually have referral programs is Debitum and BlockLancer. And I would highly recommend you take advantage of those, because when an ICO has a referral program, there's like a short time period during the ICO where you can rack up a bunch of commissions and potentially use the coins that they pay you in commissions, and you can flip them on the exchanges if the coin does well.
Explain to them where you think cryptocurrency is going and why you get houses with this in the future. Sean,
okay, hang on, we got some questions coming in there.
Here. Got it.
What's up, guys? Says BitClub should keep Bitcoin Cash as some type of payment due to the Lightning Network. Yeah, well, they just switched that over this month, actually in February, as they started switching to Bitcoin Cash. So, but I'm still getting paid out in both Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash in my account. So we'll see what happens, you know.
Yeah, and you guys gotta keep in mind right now, Bitcoin Cash has gone up a lot in the last few days. Probably because BitClub Network with 300,000 members just said they're accepting only Bitcoin Cash now, so people don't get hit with big fees. If the Lightning Network comes out, then we'll probably see a huge rise, I would say, in Bitcoin again, even though it'll probably always be the gold standard, because most people hear the buzzword and they get into Bitcoin from hearing, get into cryptocurrency from hearing Bitcoin. They're like, oh, Bitcoin, it's just a buzzword. But if the Lightning Network does what it says, then we'll see a lot more people come in, because it'll be a fraction of a penny to send Bitcoin, and then it'll instantly confirm. You won't have to wait for these long confirmations. One of the big problems right now with Bitcoin is scaling. Waiting 2-3 hours to get confirmed. With Litecoin and all these other things, you don't have to right now. So Bitcoin Cash has kind of solved that problem for the meantime. But I mean, Bitcoin could always rise back up again with the Bitcoin Lightning Network, with the Lightning Network coming out. And Microsoft just kind of endorsed it and said they're supporting it now too. So
yeah, we got some questions here.
Litecoin.
What are your thoughts on Litecoin? It's 225 now. Okay, my opinion on Litecoin is that I think it's gonna go way higher. And the reason is because of the LitePay debit cards coming out. It's faster transaction times right now, and way lower mining fees. And then one of the again, like, remember how we were talking about, we follow this this guy that does data mining and who does market predictions based off the linguistics of like the data that they pull from the internet. And he's accurately predicted Bitcoin and Ethereum time and time again. And his prediction for Litecoin in 2018 that we may see like a $2,000 or $3,000 Litecoin at its peak.
In 2018?
I mean 2018, yeah, sorry. But with the Litecoin debit cards coming out and all that stuff, I'm very bullish on Litecoin, which is why I'm mining it, which is why I'm...
Can we show them your mining real quick? We'll show them the Genesis mining of the payouts.
Yeah, I mean, wallet. Let me see.
We're going to show you guys a little bit on how much Litecoin that Sean's acquired a lot of Litecoin. I haven't acquired as much as him, but I've been mining it. And yeah, I don't know. I think Powerhouse Network is like one of the ones you can do it right now. There's not many other places you can mine Litecoin right now.
You still can't mine with Powerhouse, but I was talking to them and they said that they're going to about getting Litecoin set up. So this is when I was mining Dash. I was mining Dash Coin, and you can see I was getting all these payouts right here. Each day it's like
Exodus wallet, guys.
right here, these were all these plus signs. These are all autopilot payouts I was getting from the mining.
There's more.
Oh, look, I just got another little payout. That's what that sound was.
And then the LITECOIN?
This year we were getting like 0.5, 0.06, 0.05, 0.05.
This is a Dash wallet.
This is for mining Dash. So we're getting these autopilots. And then same thing with Litecoin now, because I've been mining Litecoin with Genesis. So we come up to Litecoin, you see right here we have 0.09, 0.09, 0.09, 0.09, 0.09, 0.08, 0.1, 0.09. So I'm getting an average of about, 0.1 Litecoin.
Yeah, 12,000 in there in Litecoin.
Sometimes a couple times a day, about every day on average. But
and then the LitePay debit card coming out, we've seen we'll probably see an explosion of people.
Yeah,
like, damn, you're balling.
Not really. I mean,
tell me you made a lot of this from BitClub. This started from BitClub.
This isn't even that much, dude. Like, I mean, this is just like pocket change.
But
there's hundreds and hundreds of trillions of dollars in this world. These are just like what, 10 grand here, 5 grand there.
This is only a few of your wallets, bro.
This isn't that much.
But yeah, how much did it start from affiliate marketing from like BitClub?
Yeah, but like I started, the reason that like I get all these payouts now is because I started, I learned how to do affiliate marketing. I learned
with
how
like
to
BitClub.
do YouTube marketing. I learned how to do Facebook marketing and stuff like that. So I started creating networks in these mining companies. Now I get paid out this residual income, and anyone can do this. Anyone can do it. We've got all kinds of training videos on how to duplicate the kind of results that we're getting here.
Real quick, let's go back to your results. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, so look right here. Here's his results. There's 12,000 Litecoin. He's been doing this with Genesis mining, and you have a bunch of Bitcoin on your jacks and other things too, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't recommend using one wallet. I have a whole bunch of different wallets.
But so. Litecoin is, that is, we will probably see a good rise in Litecoin, you guys, with LitePay debit card coming out and all these. LitePal, they're trying to get all these merchants going on there. We'll probably see a rise of Litecoin right now. A lot of people right now think that they're going to get that for one Litecoin, they're going to get 10 Litecoin caches. And a lot of people are saying that Litecoin Cash is a complete scam. It's a fork, and they're just trying to steal people's their private keys, and they're basically they make a website, and then people go on there and they give them their private keys, and then everyone steals your Litecoin. And
so be careful about that.
So if you go on Charlie Lee, the guy who sold off all his Litecoin, but he started Litecoin, he basically said that it's a scam. All the top Litecoin people are saying it's a scam. So I would believe them before I would believe mainstream media, Yahoo, that just jumps on the hype of hearing Litecoin Cash. You know what I mean? It's just like.
Yeah, you gotta use your discernment before you download stuff and put in your private keys. Be very careful about that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cut my live stream on YouTube here. I've been at almost 50 minutes on this one, and I don't want my phone to die because I haven't been plugged in. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye everyone who's watching my YouTube. I'll chat with you guys later.
All right, and looking on this right here, you guys. We'll just kind of look at the market real quick. Taking a look, we're almost at 460 grand. It is $60 billion. The market was at 450 earlier, guys. From all last week, it was about 390 to 450. We're seeing a rise in Bitcoin even. It's at 9,400. It was at 8,500, like 2,000, probably like 2 days ago. All these other coins are going to come along for the ride. Ethereum's still down, but Bitcoin Cash is up. We saw that Bitcoin Cash is being used on one of the biggest networks, BitClub Network. Right there with 300,000 members. We've seen and they said that they're only accepting Bitcoin Cash and paying payments in it now. So we've seen a huge rise in Bitcoin Cash in the last few days. If you guys look right here, that's been regardless of Lightning Network that comes out or not. That's like, let's look at the 7-day right here, guys. Look at this huge jump. This is right when the announcement that BitClub was going to use only Bitcoin Cash. Look how big of a jump we saw. And now we're seeing a little bit more of a jump when they said that, whatever, it's basically just jumping right now. But, Bitcoin Cash, who knows what the future is for it, but that's pretty good. And also the coins, we've seen Litecoin jump up a lot from, I'm thinking it's LitePay and like this Litecoin. A lot of people are thinking they're going to sell their Litecoin and get Litecoin Cash. But it's, that's obviously, I think, a scam. And Neo is another good coin to look at. We can kind of go down the list here, look at some other ones.
Yeah, so all these coins, you can get into these, but you need to start you need to have Bitcoin and Ethereum to get into most of these other coins on the exchanges as of this point. So the ones I would recommend you start with, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then once you have Bitcoin and Ethereum, you can get into the mining pools like what we do. You can start trading the markets and all that stuff. So if you go on our channels on the other videos, you can see more training videos about how to trade the markets, how to do ICOs, how to build networks, how to do all that stuff. So let us know if you have any questions. You can contact this guy on Facebook. You can contact me on Facebook, and we all help each other out and rise up together.
But yeah, that's all we're gonna say, guys. I'm gonna try to do more news videos and show you guys, more important news coming out. I'm gonna show you live streams with Sean over here. We're teaching you how to Bitcoin mine. Obviously, this guy has made a lot of money from affiliate mining programs, mining Bitcoin, which is a really good product. And BitClub Network is just one of the biggest ones, and so that's why we teach it. I am a Tron and Ripple thoughts on mining, so you don't come in with a couple grands. I'm in Tron and Ripple, though. Those mining is hard, so you don't come in with a couple grand. Thanks, guys. Yes, please do mining on how to mine. Keep it up, always. You don't need to mine yourself, guys. You can either get a machine yourself or you can join these programs like BitClub. But yeah, thanks, guys. We appreciate you all. Happy Valentine's Day. Go make love to your wives, your girlfriends. Get some cryptocurrency so you can buy some roses. And be an entrepreneur, because that's like way better than working for someone else your whole life. What would you say, Sean? Give them some entrepreneur advice.
Well, if you don't become an entrepreneur, you're probably going to end up working for one. Exactly.
Work on your own idea or work for someone else's idea for the rest of your life. But this is a good way to get started, guys. So this is advice for you guys out there. We do this for you guys out there. And, we're always here to talk. Sean's here to talk.
All right, see you guys later. Add him on Facebook. Add me on Facebook. Let us know if you have any questions.
Yeah, add us on Facebook. We got questions for you. Peace out. All right, got it.